What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Jesus coin, the real Jesus coin. I've actually got this pulled up like this for a reason. Hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more. If you're looking at Dex screen here, you type in Jesus, it would be this coin, the one with the highest market cap compared to all the others. Actually, this one here, it's the same exact one. This is just on Sol versus ETH. Don't get confused with the one that says like Jesus on Sol, which I don't see where that is, but for some reason I type in Jesus and this is the first one to come up. Maybe because it's new, but it has a lower market cap, it has lower volume, it has lower liquidity. Actually, it has more volume. Maybe that's why it's gone up. But anyways, this is not the Jesus that I'm talking about. I'm talking about this Jesus. So I'm gonna click on it here. No hate to the other Jesuses, but this is the one that's actually like the real one in my opinion. But maybe they're all real. Maybe they'll all do well. I don't know. But hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get started. So from a low point here to a high point, from our last little maneuver up, we found support in an area that's not too common, but we are wrestling with this 382 area. It seems to be an area that we more or less found support on before. We even found resistance back here in the same area. We're finding resistance on it now. So getting above 6012 essentially is, I think, very crucial, very important. Once we have prices for multiple weeks, multiple closing weekly periods above 6012, I think we finally will start to see this move that we've been waiting for. And it might not even need to take multiple weeks. Perhaps this next attempt up, when we do get a close, we get 1 week to close and then boom, it's just off to the races maybe. You know, when Jesus likes to move up, historically speaking, it does it very fast, very, very fast. This was like a 2-month time frame. This was like a 1-month time frame, right? It doesn't take much time for this coin to move up. It's got a low market cap. It's got low liquidity. Most of the people involved with this coin are holding it. They're not selling it. There are some big wallets out there like that have known trading bots and stuff like that, MEV bots and stuff like that are actively trading it. You know, so moving things around. They use a lot of money to push it around. They're pinching pennies where they can, siphoning off some profits, but I do think all it takes is just, you know, a little bit of interest to move this thing up. The liquidity needs to dry up at these levels, and then essentially it'd have to go higher to find people who want to sell at previous areas of resistance, people who want to buy as the price is moving up. We are in this phase right now where we're moving sideways. Things are boring. There's not a lot of interest here. Once we close above 6012, I think that interest will start to come in. Okay, so looking at the daily, actually I want to look back at the weekly RSI. Weekly RSI, it's very neutral, so and that makes sense. We're very neutral in the price. Daily RSI, we actually closed below the 123 moving average now for 2 days. We technically closed below it by just a little bit. I'll show you what I mean. The blue over here, this is your moving average read. On this day, you can see it says 7 zeros over here on the blue over here. It says 709663, and then if you look at the closing price, it was at 709662. You were literally off by just 1 digit on the 7 zeros, like literally off by such an insignificant amount, but technically you did close below the blue line now for 2 days in a row. With that movement down that we've seen recently from a low point to, I don't know if I want to take that high, I want to take this high. We have closed below the 382. There is a solid chance that we could move down to 7086, maybe even 707995, somewhere in that area. But we did find a little bit of support right off the 0.5. I often say that I don't expect to find significance on the 0.5, but if we do, we get significant moves. So that could be the catalyst to send us up. That might be it, or we might be going lower. Don't be sad if we go lower. Just be prepared. Holding this 236 is also a common thing to do, so it wouldn't be too common to go lower based on this alone. But you know, Jesus found support in unorthodox areas down here at this low based on the relative low to high fib. It might do the same. You know, it doesn't need to follow the exact rules of TA. It is a lower liquidity coin. It's more flexible in that sense, but we close above 6012, and I would start to get excited. You got your 618 around that area as well. We could then expect to see prices at 6022, 6023, 6031, and beyond that. And I mean, inevitably, once we get going, guys, once we break out of this kind of range we've been in for a while now, we can get excited for a lot higher prices than just the expected extension areas. Like I'm talking about getting excited for new all-time highs. So I haven't really talked about Jesus Coin. I'm talking about it at the request of Immaculate today. I meant to give you a shout out. I'm sorry, Immaculate, I forgot, but shout out to Immaculate. I haven't talked about it because, you guys, what have we done? You know, it's boring. What can I say? It's very, very boring. I'm not worried about the price at all. We can go lower. I'm still not worried about it. I'd be worried about it if we got a lower low. That's when I'd be worried about it, but hopefully we don't. Hopefully we continue to move up. Time will tell. I got nothing to say. I've given you the targets, so hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. It's a perfect area to buy some more Jesus, in my opinion. I wish I bought some more down at these prices, but I'm spent, man. I bought my last bit of cryptos recently. It was some Bitcoin Cash. I never feel bad. There's two cryptos I never feel bad about buying. It's Bitcoin Cash and Jesus Coin, and yeah, so again, wish I had some extra capital to buy down here, but I'm in it, man. We are fully in the markets. Maybe if I can make some trades and make some more money or something, but I don't really broadcast my trades, because if I broadcast a trade and it goes wrong, I'm not going to be there to hold your hand. I can do the quick maneuvers quickly, you know, I can get in and get out, whatever, but for people who don't know, like, it's just, I don't know, it's not a good thing to do. Anytime I talk about purchases or sells, and I do talk about every single significant purchase and sell that I make, those are my long-term investments. I don't talk about the day-to-day stuff. I do trade, you guys, but with a very small amount, just enough to like make a little bit of extra cash here and there, and then put that extra cash into the long-term holds. Oftentimes, whenever I do talk about money that I'm putting in, it does come, you know, from those little ups and down moves that just accumulate over like the weeks or a week or days. It just depends. It all depends. In boring times like this, I don't trade Jesus. I haven't traded any of my Jesus coin, but there are other coins, you know, and stocks that I do trade. But anyways, I'm gonna stop talking. That's all I got to say. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. I think we're going to go up. It's just a matter of time. We're waiting on it, right? And when we go up, it's going to be glorious. So I hope you guys are ready. That's all I got to say. Bye-bye.